Good morning, everyone. Dawid Nachajowski. Welcome to the European Parliament from the studio of the European Conservatives and Reformists Group. Today, we will be speaking on peace in the world, having regard Ukraine and global security. I hereby welcome Member of the European Parliament, Arkadiusz Mularczyck from the European Conservatives and Reformists Group, Vice Chair of the Subcommittee on Human Rights.
Thank you, David, for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome. In your opinion, Mr. Mularczyk, Europe's security is Ukraine's security?
For Europe, especially for the Central Europe, stable and strong Ukraine is very important because it gives us security and gives us peace. So in our interest is to support Ukraine because it's an element of our European security.
Last time we had a debate in Strasbourg and Ursula von der Leyen, chief of the European Commission, underlined that she appreciates the actions of the President of the United States of America, Mr. Donald Trump, but she also underlined that the borders cannot be changed by force.
Yes, absolutely. We need to avoid situation when the future peace plan will be without Ukraine Ukraine agreement, because Ukraine now defend Ukrainian people and European security. So we need to support fair peace deal for Ukraine, because the fair peace deal for Ukraine, it will be the future security for the Europe.
Is the EU crucial, in your opinion, having regard achieving peace for Ukraine?
Yes, absolutely. European Union is very important in this peace future plan, but without the US role, I think this is not a stable peace plan. So I think European Union, United States, and Poland is a very important country, because Poland is the biggest hub for the Ukraine, for the support, military support, accommodation for the people. So without Poland, I think this is not possible to create a stable peace architecture in Europe.
How much money will the European Union give to Ukraine in the near future?
Yes, a lot of money. In 2026, Ukraine is set to receive almost 4 billion euro in grants and over 7 billion euro in loans. Another 150 million will go to military support. There is also a plan for using frozen Russian assets as a basic for this loan. So this is our big contribution for the free and independent Ukraine.
EU leaders say that the Ukraine should define its own future. Is it possible in this kind of time?
I'm Pole, so I understand the fighting Ukraine for freedom, for sovereignty, the country, and I support that Ukraine should negotiate with Russia, with US and with the EU, fair peace agreement.
Will Russia be treating Ukraine seriously? We can ask this kind of question.
Yes, but we support Ukraine, US support Ukraine, European Union support Ukraine. We want to peace, but this peace should be built on the fair and transparent peace deal.
Some words about the last debate in Strasbourg on Ukraine. Will Ukraine join NATO or the European Union sooner?
This is the very big challenge for the Ukraine or for the EU and for the NATO, because due to the war, there is no real Ukrainian border with Russia. So now this is, I think, very difficult to predict, whereas the deadline for Ukraine. But I think in the future it's possible, but now it's very difficult to predict when Ukraine joined to the European Union. If you ask me about membership of NATO, I think it's the more difficult answer, because as you know, there is the Article 5, which is would draw all allies directly into the conflict, where is the war in Ukraine. So I think this is the very difficult question. I think now this is not possible to invite Ukraine to
Should
NATO.
Russian assets be used to finance the reconstruction of Ukraine?
Absolutely yes, and my country, Poland, support this topic, this issue. We think that Russia should pay reparation, which should be used for the reconstruction of Ukraine, and as an element of the compensation for the people and for the families which suffer a lot during
Do you
this war.
support also a unified European army?
In my opinion, NATO is the main, the base organization for European Union countries, especially for Central Europe, for Poland, because the key aspect for our security is cooperation with the United States. But I am absolutely agree that European Union should be very close to the modernization European army, and it's a very important element of our security.
Thank you very much for our meeting. Thank you for coming to the studio. Mr. Arkadiusz Mularczyck, member of the European Parliament, European Conservatives and Reformists Group, Vice Chief on the Subcommittee on Human Rights.
Thank you for the invitation.